Good morning, guys. It's 25th of November, which is a Monday. It's about 7:30 a.m. in the morning. I woke up about an hour ago because I had to drop a friend somewhere. Although, again, this is not me waking up with the alarm impressively early in the morning. I'm still glad I just woke up and can start my day a bit early. So my plan right now is just to have my coffee and then start working right away, so that I can stop working at around maybe before dinner around 6 7 p.m. or something like that. Today is going to be a bit exceptional too, because in the evening I have a job fair. But because the job fair is being organized in European evenings, here in Singapore it's going to be late night for me, but I'm still going to try and attend it, even though I'm not applying for jobs this year. I just wanted to take a look at what's happening. I'm going to try and still maintain this sleep cycle now that I have the opportunity to wake up early in the morning. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Gonna go ahead, grab my coffee, do some work, and then start my day. Bye. It's really pretty outside this time of the day. Around 7:30 a.m. It's not too hot, so I'm used to Singapore mornings at around 8:30 or 9, which means it's almost always either sunny or raining. I really wish I could do this more often, not just because I have to drop a friend somewhere, but actually get up on my own. I guess that's the point of these vlogs, isn't it? Good afternoon. It's about 12 a.m. on a Monday evening. I think I have finally worked out the project that has been ruining my sleep for the last 1.5 months or something like that, probably more. Now that I have finally figured it out, although it took one more night of me actually working on the project and just getting done, many of the future nights of mine are going to be saved because of all this sacrifice. This is probably not too early to conclude that this project is going to be over soon. This feels like an evolution of my research progress rather than my sleep schedule progress. Just wanted to share that with you since it's been such a major part of this sleep cycle journey. In any case, today I woke up really early. As I told you, I have spent a lot of time working away on my laptop, going to the campus, going for dinner, and then coming back home. And now it's midnight and I'm really tired, and I'm gonna go to sleep right away. Tomorrow the plan is I'm gonna try and put an alarm for 6:30, although that's only gonna give me 6 hours of sleep. I'm still gonna try and wake up early and sort of continue this cycle. Because I woke up at 6:30 today, I think that's why I feel really tired right now, and I would like to continue that. Technically I won't be having 8 hours of sleep. Let me try and settle into that 6:30 or 7:30 a.m. wake up zone. Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday, 25th or actually 26th of November. I woke up at around 7:30 a.m. today. Not 6:30, but I think it's okay. I can give myself that. It's around 8:30 right now. It's been 1 hour. I haven't really done much except just scrolling Instagram and brushing my teeth and stuff. Yeah, I'm happy that I woke up early, regardless of the fact that I slept at past midnight yesterday evening. And I think that's just because I was excited to actually make the code work, so I wanted to turn on my laptop and actually work on it right away. And secondly, as I said, yesterday waking up early at 6:30 was a really nice experience. A nice gentle soft breeze, not like proper hard sunlight, but just that duskish sort of sunlight. It was a really nice view outside. Now it's already like quite bright outside. I'm gonna go ahead, have some coffee, finish off this project, write a bunch of emails to my collaborators, and then hopefully wrap this up before the end of this year. I am doing everything just as usual to sort of improve my sleep cycle. You can see I also have my chamomile tea right about there. Let's see how it goes. See you around. Bye bye. Today is also quite a pretty day, by the way. It's really sunny. I like it outside. The sky is quite blue. I really don't like it when it rains that much early in the morning. It's very grey and gloomy, but today is not that day. So because of a bad throat, I've been having these sachet 3-in-1 coffees instead of my regular coffee all these days. I really don't like it. I mean, it's not bad, but I totally prefer cold coffees in the morning. I think that's what wakes me up. I think today should be either the last or the second last day when I have to drink these instead. And I think this is anyways like one of my last coffee sachets. Good evening, guys. It's past midnight now. So technically it's 27th of November, which is a Wednesday. I'm gonna fall asleep really soon because I felt quite tired today. First of all, I didn't have proper 8 hours of sleep because I wanted to wake up still at 7:30. And except for that, I've also had a long day. I worked mostly on my laptop right there, but also I went out. I walked for more than 1 hour, and then of course I was outside for dinner. Although I did have dinner quite late, around 8:39, which means I'm still feeling quite full, so I'm gonna skip chamomile tea for tonight. And I mean, it's okay because it's not doing much for me anyways. So although I still have it almost regularly because it does help me sort of like a nightly routine, but I'm just gonna skip it for tonight. But anyways, I'm gonna try and wake up tomorrow morning as well at 7:30. I'm gonna put two alarms, one at 6:45 and then the other one at 7:30. That's what worked for me the last couple of days, and that means that I won't get 8 hours of sleep, but I think that's okay because just waking up at the same time every day should mean that, you know, automatically, because I'm already feeling tired right now, and in a usual sense when I wouldn't have been waking up at the same time, I think I wouldn't be feeling tired right now. So I think it sort of works that way. Of course, there's some things about my schedule that I cannot change. For example, I usually talk to my family quite late at night because India is 2.5 hours behind Singapore, and that means they usually only find time in their evenings, which is late night for me. On those nights, I would not have an 8 hour of sleep because I want to keep my wake up time consistent. And I think that's okay also. The next night I should be falling asleep quicker, and that should mean my sleep should overall be compensated for. So that's the strategy I'm going for. The last 3 days have worked out quite well using this strategy. Hopefully it works well tonight as well. With that, I will say good night to you. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow morning at around 7:30 a.m. I also have a bunch of simulations that I want to get to first thing in the morning, so I think that's also a good motivation to wake up early. So see you guys around. I'm really tired. Good night. Hi guys. Good morning. Good afternoon actually. It's about 12:30 p.m. now on 27th of November. I actually woke up at around 7:30, but then I got lost in working, and so I forgot to make a video about it after recording me having coffee. Now I'm finally done with my work for now, so I'm gonna rush, take a shower, have something for lunch, and then go to some meetings and then call it a day. I'm gonna go have dinner outside today as well, so hopefully I feel tired enough to rest at the right time tonight. And although yesterday evening I slept at around 12:31, I still decided to wake up at 7:30 as I said yesterday, to try and wake up at the same time at least, if not really sleeping at the same time even. I'm gonna try and continue this for another couple of weeks maybe, and then try to see if I can stay consistent in that. If so, congratulations, we have reached the end of this journey. If not, well, too bad, but we're gonna continue doing it. So see you guys around. I'm gonna rush now because I'm super late, but I'll catch you in the evening. Bye bye. Good evening, guys. So it's about midnight on 27th of November 2024, which is a Wednesday. I feel quite tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep really soon. I'm skipping chamomile tea tonight as well because although I had dinner at around 8 p.m., so not very late, I had some snacks about 9:30 p.m. and then I had a lot of water, and so I'm feeling quite full, and so I don't want to have chamomile tea anymore. But so far not having it is also not really affecting my sleep cycle negatively, so I think it's probably okay if I do that. Of course, once in a while when I feel like it, I can actually drink chamomile tea since it sort of adds to the nightly routine, as I have mentioned many times. Another thing that I've sort of added in my routine is to just wash my face every night before going to sleep. I just think of it as another way of winding down. In any case, I'm quite tired today, as I said, mostly because I had a meeting, so I had to go to campus, and after that I was out for dinner as well. Yeah, I'm just feeling very ready to go to sleep. So far I think this week has been really helpful in terms of my sleep cycle. I've been able to go to sleep roughly on time, but more importantly, I've been waking up on time, which means that there's enough gap between my breakfast and lunch. And I like to follow a morning routine, like, sort of listen to music while I set up my work for the day. And I've been following that very well for the last week or so. I have learned a lot of things about my triggers, about what to avoid. So good night. I'll see you guys around. And hopefully I don't make many of these videos anymore. Bye bye. Good morning. So it's 28th of November now, about I think 9 a.m. in the morning. I woke up at 7:30 and I just made my breakfast, which is poha. Clearly this is enough poha for 2 people, but I'm gonna devour it all by myself because I accidentally cooked too much. I don't have plans to make coffee today, so I'm just gonna have this Nescafe iced cafe latte that I bought for myself yesterday. Although a bit gloomy, a bit cloudy, I think it's gonna rain in just a few hours perhaps. But yeah, at least I get to have a nice breakfast. Good morning. It's about 9 a.m. right now on 28th of November, which is a Friday, I think. Let me just check. Wow, it's 29th of November. I have been saying the dates wrong for almost 2 days now. Amazing. Anyways, it's 29th of November, which is a Friday. I woke up about half an hour ago, which means I woke up around 8:30. Which is not great, but it's really gloomy weather outside. You can't see it right now, but it's raining quite heavily. And my internet doesn't work, so the Wi-Fi for some reason has been dropping, and my phone isn't even connecting to it anymore. And I think that's why my alarm didn't go off today morning. Although I woke up at around 8 a.m. once, I went back to sleep and then I woke up at 8:30 finally. I think it's still okay. Overall, this week hasn't been that bad. As long as on average I'm able to, wake up at 7:30 consistently and maybe sleep at 12 or 11:30 consistently, that would be nice. Even yesterday evening, I was really sleepy at around 11, but then because I decided to talk to a bunch of people, took a while, which is okay. Anyways, I think I finally realized what is chamomile tea's USP. Why is it that people actually like chamomile tea and what it really does to you. So I had chamomile tea yesterday evening. I realized that if you imagine your mind like a highway, right, and there's cars passing by, which are your thoughts. This is an analogy I got from like a meditative app, by the way, called Headspace. So there's cars passing by. What having chamomile tea has been doing to me is not completely stop or halt those cars, but just add small barricades along the highway so that those thoughts don't race around freely at the highest possible speed. Because of that, you can sort of fall asleep quicker. I've realized chamomile tea in the long run hasn't had any effect on my physical being, my physical health, or my physical tiredness, but it's more about what it does mentally to my thoughts and just that hyperactivity state that has been a problem for me since I started vlogging these. What a gloomy weather today. It's raining already. I mean, it's 10 a.m. so I'm not up really early to really gauge what the morning weather was like. I have to go to the clinic later to get my ears tested for some infection. But when the weather looks like that, you really don't want to go anywhere. Anyways, I guess that's the start to the day for me today. We'll make the most of it. See you guys around. Good evening, guys. Now it's about 12:30 a.m. in the morning. It's 30th of November. November has now come to an end, which means that it's been about 2 months that I've been doing this sleep journal. I'm still having my chamomile tea and it's still 12:30 a.m., which means that I don't know what to say about how much progress I've made, but yeah, at least I wake up at the right time. Even today, although I woke up slightly later at around 8:30, it was not too bad. and much better than waking up at 10 a.m. I guess. Tomorrow I have kickboxing, which means I need to get up at around 7:30 a.m. regardless of when I go to sleep, which I plan to go to really soon, of course. What's been holding me back is because I woke up today at 8:30 instead of 7:30, and I haven't had much of a physical activity day. I'm not feeling too tired right now. I really don't have much to say anymore in these vlogs, because initially it was like an exploration about finding those triggers, exploring those triggers that actually stop me from going to sleep. Then it became about implementing habits to try and avoid those triggers in the daily life. I have sort of figured out ways of dealing with it or circumventing the problem partially, but of course I don't think it's something I can inculcate within myself within a few weeks of starting this. It's just something that will take time, I guess. I'm really happy how consistently I've been journaling my sleep. I've already put up 5 parts on my YouTube channel. There are at least 3 others that I can make with the content that I've already recorded so far. That's like 100 minutes of content, which is, I would say, good enough for a movie. So it's like a sleep journal movie. Who's paying me for a sleep journal movie? Come on. I have a big trip coming up in about 2 weeks time, so that means I will be traveling across continents all the way to Europe, and that might affect my sleep cycle a bit. I realized when I came to the National University of Singapore, I always used to think, there's not at all any content that people put out which would tell me more about the Department of Physics, or tell me more about how the international PhD students have to deal with the bureaucracy here or the dynamics in the department, etc. So I do have like a bunch of videos that I would like to make, and I have already made on these topics, so I would try to focus more on maybe that kind of stuff. These sleep journals in themselves can be helpful, especially for a graduate student, because I realize a lot of graduate students, it's not just me, that struggle with sleeping. I think that just comes down to like the stressful environments that they usually work in, and not having these restrictive hours that you are required to work in, so it just spills over the whole day, and that's why you don't have much discipline of stopping to work sufficiently before going to sleep. I think I've had a great opportunity of being able to travel the world, do my PhD outside India in one of the top institutes even. I should use that to share information with everyone else who hasn't had the opportunity yet of being in my position. I do acknowledge that, and I think I would want to spend some more time on actually doing that. I aim really high, and then there's only fraction of it that I'm actually able to deliver. With that said, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Still gonna finish this chamomile tea, and hopefully see you guys around. Kickboxing tomorrow morning. Hopefully I wake up on time and I'm not lousy throughout the session. Bye bye.